Hey, what's up everybody? Back again today with a pickups video. And I wasn't actually expecting to be back so quick with a pickups video, but a friend of mine sent me a package the other day, and there was a bunch of games in it, and I kind of bought a bunch of stuff without realizing it, so now I have a lot of games. So I got a ton more stuff, a ton more things here that I didn't expect to buy, so first, let's get into the package. I got sent 8 games by a friend of mine who's not on YouTube. I can't, give his account or anything. He's not on YouTube. But, yeah, he was kind of cleaning out his games, and he said, I think maybe you'd like these, so sent them my way, which is always appreciated. So, let's get into the package first. It's 8 games. So, they're Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2 games. But the first game we have here is Kesen, which is, I think it was a PS2 launch title. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of a historical battle simulation. And when he was telling me about it, it sounded all right, so he sent it my way. So Kesen, and next, he also sent Kesem 2, which is, I believe, in China instead of Japan, as the first one is, but, yep, China. So, yeah, Kesem 2, just like the first one, I guess, but in China, with magic. I don't know. He also sent, this along. It's, you can't really see, the Bouncer, which, I don't know, I've never played it, but I've heard good and bad things about it, so some people will claim it's like a super terrible game, and some people claim it's like totally underrated and great. I don't know. Either way, could be good, could be bad, who knows. The Bouncer. And the last PlayStation 2 game is, yeah, you can see, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And this is actually the only Grand Theft Auto game I haven't played. I don't know why. I think I was in the process of moving or something when this came out, and I never got around to playing it. But I'm looking forward to playing it. I've been wanting to play it, actually, but never had a chance, so here's my chance. San Andreas. And that's it for the PlayStation 2 stuff, and there's 4 Xbox games. So, we've got, Afro Samurai. And I don't know anything about Afro Samurai. My friend was telling me it was kind of popular in the US and it's some kind of animation, but I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it. I'd never even heard of it until he sent it. So, Afro Samurai. You've got, Fable 3. And I played Fable 2 and I thought it was mediocre. I don't know. I don't like the idea that you can't lose. It's just kinda, well, you get knocked out and just continue fighting right where you were. Not my idea of fun. But, I don't know, I guess I'll play through Fable 3 also because, it was free. And, let's see. I got, Bioshock 2. And I never played the first Bioshock, and I don't like first-person shooters, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna enjoy this very much. But, I am gonna play it, and maybe it'll be good. I know it's like, everybody loves Bioshock, so could be good. If I like it, I'll pick up Bioshock Infinite also, but if I'm not interested, I'm not going to pick that up either. But I don't like first-person shooters almost at all, so yeah. Bioshock 2. And the last one of the package is a game I actually wanted that is not very good. Sneak King for the Xbox. And it's actually a 360 game and an original Xbox game. And it doesn't work on my 360 because it's region encoded for the US only, which is bizarre. But it works on my Xbox, so I played it on the original Xbox for a bit, and the Burger King is creepy. I don't know how he got by as a mascot for anything for so long, because he's incredibly creepy, and sneaking makes him more creepy. Which is the reason I kind of wanted to play it, because it's just bizarre. But yeah, Sneak King. So that was it for the package, so again, that was pretty awesome of him to send me that stuff. And the next bunch of stuff is stuff that I picked up just randomly over the past couple of days. And I picked it up like one or two at a time, and I didn't realize it had piled up to as much as it has. But, yeah. Well, let's look at these. First game here is, for the PS1. It's, Persona. The first Persona. And I actually have this on the PSP, and I've already played through it before. But, you know, it was really cheap, and it comes with a pretty hefty manual here. It's really thick, and I like the art in it. And it, you know, has a spine card, and it was really, really cheap. So, you know, even though I played it and have it already, I just bought it again. Because, you know, original version is always nice to have, I guess. And I got this game, IQ Final, which, this is Intelligent Cube, if you don't know the IQ series. I have the first one, and I remember playing it a ton on the original PlayStation, and it's basically just a puzzle game. But here's a sequel to the original, IQ. So, IQ Final. Should be fun. I mean, it's a puzzle game. Puzzle games age very well. And the next I got some Sega Saturn games, but they're all, like, kind of related. But, I got King of Fighters 95 with the ROM card. And the thing with King of Fighters 95 is that it comes with a cartridge, but it's not a RAM cartridge, it's a ROM cartridge. So, like, it's actually necessary to play the game. Unlike a RAM cartridge, which adds memory to the machine, the cartridge for this actually contains game data. So, like, you can't use a RAM cartridge and have it have the same effect. You actually have to use this specific cartridge for the game, because it's a ROM cartridge. But, yeah. King of Fighters 95 for the Sega Saturn. It's the first one on the Saturn. And then I got King of Fighters 96 for the Saturn. And this one actually needs a RAM cartridge. But, I didn't buy it with the RAM cartridge because I already have two. I don't need it anymore. So, King of Fighters 96. And the last one, of course, King of Fighters 97 for the Sega Saturn. And this one also is a RAM cartridge. I think the King of Fighters games only use the 1 megabyte RAM or 2 megabytes RAM, but they all work with the 4, so who cares. And the rest of the stuff here, I got a bunch of PS2 games. None of them are spectacular, but they were really cheap, and I thought, some of them I thought, oh, this is just quirky and goofy, so I picked them up. And the first one I got here is, Torah to Kyujitsu, which is, I don't know if you guys know this character. It used to be popular, this little white cat, Torah. But, I haven't played this yet, so I have no idea what kind of game it is. The back of the box doesn't help at all. So, eventually I'm gonna put it in. It just looks like you're kinda playing mini games or something with this cat throughout Tokyo. Could be fun. It's probably not, but, I just thought it looked ridiculous, so, the Torah to Kyujitsu, which is actually, Toro's Day Off or something like that, in English. And I picked up this game also. Oh, you can't see it. Ka! Which is, I believe, Mr. Mosquito in English? I don't know. But it's like a mosquito simulator, so you're playing as the mosquito and you have to suck blood from the residents of the house. So, I don't know. I don't think this is a good game, but I always wanted to play it because I always thought the concept is kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, I picked this up. Again, it was really cheap. And I got another thing here, which is kind of part of a series, but this is Kamai Tachi no Yoru 2. And I don't know, there's no English translations for this series, but Kamai Tachi no Yoru is originally a Super Famicom game, and there's also a PS1 version. But this is the sequel to that one, Kamai Tachi no Yoru 2. There's also a 3, and a new one just came out for the PS3 and the Vita, called Shin Kamai Tachi no Yoru. But I didn't get those yet. I'll probably get them eventually, though. But I don't know, it's a visual novel, so it's just like a lot of reading. It's like choose your own adventure in game form, without much of a game. But these games are fun because the story is kind of interesting, and you can have like a lot of weird endings sometimes, and you can unlock like special stories within the story, which is also kind of cool. But you know, it's a standard kind of horror visual novel. It's really like a mystery, I guess. It's not really horror except for the fact that people die. But yeah, Kamai Tachi no Yoru 2. And the last two here, I've got Spectral Force. And Spectral Force, okay, I'll be honest, if this wasn't as cheap as it was, I probably wouldn't have bought it, because it's made by Idea Factory, who has they're like one of the worst developers ever. Idea Factory tends to make garbage. Just remember that if a game is made by Idea Factory, there's a better chance than not that it's bad. But you know, this is a strategy RPG, and yeah, it's probably not that good. But it was so cheap, and I really like strategy RPGs, and I've been kind of playing a ton of them lately. So whatever, I just bought it. It was like 100 yen. That's like $1. And the last one here is another strategy RPG, and this one's made by Nippon Ichi, and it's Phantom Kingdom. And I don't know if this was released in the US or not. I think it was, and distributed by Atlas, but I'm not actually sure. But Phantom Kingdom is another strategy RPG, and it's made by Nippon Ichi, who also made the Disgaea series. So it looks actually quite similar to Disgaea, on the back of the box at least. I haven't played it yet, but I thought it looked similar enough to Disgaea that I would probably enjoy it, or at least like find it to be a competent SRPG, unlike Spectral Force, which probably isn't. So yeah, that was the last one here. What is it? Phantom Kingdom. So yeah, that'll do it for my recent pickups, and I kind of blazed through that a lot faster than I thought I would. But yeah, I should have a new episode of Very Japanese Games up. It was supposed to be my next video, but I didn't, you know, because I got that package, I figured I'd just get this out of the way first. So, yeah. Maybe this weekend I'll get the new episode up, but until then, who knows, just this video. So, alright, I guess I'll catch you guys later.